ステージ勝ちなイメージだらけの頼りない翼でもきっと飛べるさ Oh my Worm! Right.
Digimon Rumble Arena!
Okay. So, I have no idea how worth it this is going to be as a video. I mostly just wanted to hear my little worm friend say Silk Thread, so we're doing this now. Digimon Rumble Arena for the PlayStation 1. I'm gonna do a fight, right? So fuck you.
What Digimon are you gonna play with, huh? Which one?
Well, obviously it's gonna be a worm.
Go ahead, pick your favorite.
You've seen the thumbnail and the title of the video. It's Worms O'Clock, is the whole point. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do the other ones. It feels a bit redundant. Oh. These are the various worms you could become and the small child who begat them. So let's, what were the buttons? Well, I've immediately got a cat to fight. This isn't fair, that's a champion level Digimon, a lot of people forget that. And she's still got the ring on, so she's, like, as powerful as one as well.
Rumble.
This is an unfair worm conflict. I'm just a little Squumf, you can't fight me with Silk Thread! Silk Thread! Oh, I'm threading all the silks. Shit. You've frozen to death. I'm the winner now. Okay, the jump button's where you would think it'd be. The Silk Thread button is where I want. Sticky net! Get stuck in a thing. Biff. I can do little Squumfus headbutts. I could have a chocolate bar! Okay. I'm remembering now. I'm remembering what the game is. Oh, how do I make it?
Digivolve, Wormmon.
Excellent!
Digivolution.
From a little Squumf to a giant man. I'm here with my master plan. Oh, that's almost better in a lot of ways.
Digivolution.
Now you see again. This is a bloody. That's also a higher level because now I've finally caught up the champion, and you've turned up to like a thing that's too powerful all the time for me. Comparatively, that's like a. Oh God. What would have been known in the original Japanese version as an ultimate level.
We did it!
Ultimate meaning final, so that makes sense, but would be known as Mega to Western audiences. Yeah, I'm fucking playing a Digimon video game on the channel at all. What did you expect? Of course I know these things. Who else would bother? It's not the point to have a. I'm trying to worm, please. You got hit with an icicle for your hubris. And I turned into a giant man. Right, I've done a little kick. A little bit. We started on an arena with fun physics attached to the floor, and I don't think that's helping anyone, really. I think I've got to run away from the edge. Ooh, a card. I want that. Kill all! Kill all! Everyone has to die! Oh, I don't know what that does. I've never been sure. I'm even less sure now. Oh, you turned into someone else. Well, I'm gonna... Oh. I was gonna do my special move on you and then you ran away. Wait, I'm the worm! I thought I was where you were for a second and it confused me greatly. Silk Thread! Oh. I'm trying to thread all the silks. Look, it's... How dare you avoid my worm attacks right now, okay? Look. This is what I do for a living, alright? I'm being a worm. Except now I'm another insect entirely. Ooh. So here's the... I've just fucking killed a cat today.
It's done!
You win.
Doing martial arts. Yeah, I can't remember at this point if I, like, was trying to make a point about something, like, somewhere at the start of all of this worm nonsense. But, Gabumon. I mean, what I will... I remember that I mentioned I was considering maybe doing, like, every character. But here's the thing, like...
Rumble.
It's not like a story mode. Like, it doesn't really change depending on which character you are at all. And, like, we'll see all of that. All of the characters that we have that are unlocked from the beginning, anyway. By the end of this. Don't you snoofed me off! Absolutely.
No, stop it!
Stop snoofing me while I'm trying to... You know how difficult it is for me to express thoughts, and you're just ruining it. I'm a little squumpy worm trying to get his ideas away, right? And you're just making me forget where I am. You're just snoofing me with your horns. The horns of... Oh, now there's this. I think it's a bit daft that the timer continues to go as it switches you into a bit where you can't move at all. Like, what do you expect me to do? But you've just given us less time for the match to happen, is what's happened there. Don't do it. He is warp digivolving into... See, again, that's another... I'm just going to call it ultimate level, because it makes sense, alright? Although I am still going to say champion instead of adult, just to fuck with people. Because here's the thing, not many people are going to care, but the one person who does, I have decided is my mortal enemy. Wow, that's an embarrassing thing to have happened.
Ken, I won!
You win.
Little Hoppy.
Ready?
He's wiggling! I've only just taken stock of the wiggles. It's alright now, I've observed them. I've got my wiggles for the day. Well, that's mutually assured Squumf's destruction. There's a red thing. The red thing's moving away. There's another red thing. Oh no, I could get the red things at all. Oh, well, fuck, I'm not getting that red thing. You're gonna... No, I'm paralysed by fear. How could you do such a thing? You've roasted a worm today. And I want you to know that's not good what you've done. Alright? So... Oh, bread! Bread! I've eaten your bread, loaf of bread! Loaf of bread, loaf of bread, loaf of fucking bread! I will eat your bread! I'll eat your bread! Pokey! Pokey weapon! Kill everyone! No! Ow! That's very cold! Kill you. Kill you with a knife. Assassination. You weren't prepared for... His face! Oh my fucking god!
Ken,
I can see forever!
More? Little Squumbus, look. Ho ho ho.
A big jelly bean. With wings.
Ready?
Alright.
Rumble.
On your marks, get set, Squumf!
Go down.
Oh, I could do a flippin'... No! You've attacked me a bit. I could do worm capoeira. Look at that. I've died. I've killed myself in the wood. Okay, no. I almost averted it. Oh yeah, I forgot that wasn't the Stingmon's one. I've made a silly mistake. Oh, but you've made a squumpy error, knocking me up into the thing that I have. Now, how do I actually... Okay, that's that for future reference. I did it accidentally on the first one. Well, all I've got to do now is beat you in a fight. Please get down here. Oh. I kicked it away. I kicked it away like everybody else did.
fuck?
What Digimon, Patamon?
Digivolution.
That's not ideal. Okay, you see, again, that one's canonically a god, like, more or less. It's... This feels This game got conceptually weirder as I learned more about Digimon. Okay. You fell in the... You've got a circle on. You seem baffled. You've got baffleization rays coming out of you. Don't hit me with whatever that was going to be. Alright? Get in the web. No, get in the web. Don't you want to be on the internet today? Internet worm. I'm the internet worm. I'm going to destroy you on
Digivolution.
Bing. Bing is where the worms attack you. That's why people don't like it. They're like, nah, if I want to go on a search engine, I don't want to be attacked by a worm. I simply wanted to find information, and you're instead having me just killed by worms. Microsoft, who own Bing. Alright, so fuck.
Win.
Today, thanks.
Ready?
And that's why people don't like it, because functionally it's no different. Really, like, if we're honest with ourselves, for the average person's purposes, there is no real difference. And that is something I have had to learn after Google updated at some point and just became functionally unusable on most of my devices. It blocks everything out, right? The whole screen, brings up the bloody accept our privacy settings thanks things, but it won't even let me hit the button on some devices. It just I can't even accept it. Like, you brought this fucking thing, oh, let us harvest your data, thanks, for nefarious purposes, please. And it won't even let me agree to it. If you're going to be... Well, that was an awkward thing to have come back to. Well, there was no doing anything about that. I'm a worm, I'm a worm, I'm a worm in the learning van. I was a worm in the learning van. I was hoping if I aimed my movement up, it would fire upwards, but I guess that's not a feature of blue flames. Fortunately, it is a feature of silk thread.
Ah, fucky.
You went fucky, and I don't like it when you do. I still don't... I wish it would, like, say... It probably says in the instruction... Well, you can fly, you do realise. Not well, admittedly, but surely you could have avoided that.
I won for
Not
you,
that I'm
Ken.
complaining.
You win.
It's just an interesting observation. I've got wiggly little feet. Who have I fight now? Oh, wait, no, it's...
Rules of the game.
I'd completely forgotten this was even a thing. Target.
Use the attack button to throw it.
Okay. I will shoot. Hits the target, I will get some points.
Well, and good luck.
Okay, how many points can I get as a worm today? What's the point total for worms now? Hey? Oh, well, bonus game. We're not playing a bonus game against fucking... That's just...
Ready?
Oh, we're not. Okay. They just thought they'd let you know that this is also a Digimon that exists. Oh, you can move! That changes things. Okay, right, What you've done there is game-changing information. Renamon, are you alright? You don't seem to be really aiming at where the things are. You're just sort of hoping they're going to turn up. I mean, it's given me a chance to catch up. Oh, you got a star, though. I win. Oh, fuck, I can't believe this. I did spheres wrong. Oh! Little snoofus. Absolute snoots. God, the absolute snoot of this one.
Ready, rumble.
The face in the middle of it. I'm not sure if any of these locations are really based on anything, to be honest. They just seem to be. I mean, that's the great thing about the digital world, is it's all just weird. That seems like it's just gonna bring me. Oh no, the crit! Oh. I've opened my chompers and released the power of gemstones. The Chaos Emeralds are mine now. Nom nom nom. But can you bring? Oh fuck! No, don't do anything. Leave it alone. Don't turn into a one. Don't turn into a thing. It's you. It's Metal Man. Metal Man, the bunny rockets. Right, look at my kicks. No fuck. They're very, even when it's not on the ice stage, they're very slippy, slidey. They're slipping off into the night. That's not the way I wanted you to face. As you just fucking destroyed me into the ocean. Oh, there's lightning. Lightning men. Fuck. I'm not good at avoid. You okay? Did something happen? Ow! That's right on my nose! You bit my snoot. How so very bad. Woo! No, I will defeat you as a small worm. Silk thread. You see, this. Well, sometimes a worm has to plummet in order to. It's the ultimate sacrifice of worms today. Very much like in the show, the worm must have a sacrifice, or you will never eat your rice. Okay, that's the saying. That's the prophecy that we're working with here. Now let's kick a dog or something, or a rabbit or something else. A unicorn. Who's to say, really? What have you done with an animal now? It's really sort of the premise of both Digimon and Pokemon at this point, isn't it? What have you done with this animal now? Oh, television. I don't want that. You've got it. Haha. Minus now. You'll never succeed.
Nobody knows of the trouble I've seen.
I don't know if the points mean anything. I don't know if they're like necessary to. Schnonkers. That's what he is today. He is sniff. He's having a sniff. He's very little in this game. Like he's a small. They've made him more comparable to Agumon in size, and he isn't. And the kid made a point of that. It is like he was drawing a Digimon that he wanted, and it turns out, haha, I am real now. You see, and he was like, it's like an Agumon but more powerful and big. Because that's what kids do, is they just make bigger versions of existing dinosaurs. And then it turned real and was a Snonkus. And that's the plot of the story, and then it just gets progressively sort of edgier out of nowhere, really, just with this cute little Snonkus man.
Digivolution.
I don't know. I really don't know how to feel. What? Mr. Strips. He's got strips of various fabrics, and he carries them around, and that's his whole personality in the show. This is the truth that I'm telling you, alright? Don't fact check me. There's no need for you to be a dick. Okay, I don't see how that tracks. Is there just some other sort of invincibility frame that I just didn't take into account there? It's sort of difficult to tell in these. That's a plaster. You took it. No, I don't need you turning into another big man.
Evolution.
That's the worst thing you could do.
Worm!
Use your worm powers. Silk thread. That'd never happen in the show. It's one of the things about the show is that, like, there's very clear, like, power distinctions between, like, the levels of evolution that, like, cannot be contravened at all. Which sort of makes some of the fights a bit more predictable than you'd like. Kind of makes you wonder, is like, you know that Digimon's a higher level than you, and you can Digivolve yourself. I don't know why you're trying this at a lower level. Really just so that there can be drama for a moment, it seems like. Gets a bit formulaic after a while. That looks like something I don't want! You've made down... They made down, and I don't think I can stop anymore. Oh, and you got even the other one that I don't know the purpose of, really. Right. What the fuck is that, even? You've just eaten some sort of cow's udders in the form of a... That is a minus symbol. Silk thread! Get off my tree branch, I live up here, Squumf. Squumf. Squumf off of my botany plants. Bread! Delicious bread for a worm.
No. This is mine. This is my house. I live here.
I'm making flapjacks for the law.
Come on, Digiball.
The concept of the law. We're in the digital world, okay? Every legal document stored online, the data from that was used to make a Digimon, okay?
Now, Wormmon.
So I'm making flapjacks for that one. Smart ass. So it does work. I'm gonna fight you. And you're gonna regret doubting me, because I'm the best one at kicking right now. If I can get up and actually get near you to kick. There it kicks, look. Snap your neck in half. With my powerful legs. With the legs of an insect! Gymnastics today, hoo-hoo. Pokey Snokus. Vmon. This Digimon is blue, and that's the point of him. He just hits you. I've never really gotten
Ready? Rumble.
the point of Vmon. He just... What?
No, Squumpy Wiggles.
Well, that's a sizable distinction. I was gonna make a point because Vmale? What? Vmon in this digivolves into Imperial Dramon, which is supposed to be a fusion of like his actual evolution and Stingmon. So like, we would essentially be fighting ourselves, and that would have induced a paradox, and I think the game realised this and so sent in a big man to just fucking destroy us. A new challenger for you right now. And he hates being hit by a worm, so I wouldn't advise it, is what they want you to think,
But I'm a worm and I'll fight you anyway.
Ow! You hit me right in my face, and that's a shame.
Digivolution.
Big evil magma boy right in the background for a mountain. I don't know what his deal is. He's loving it, look. He's just really happy to be witnessing a fight between a big evil man and just a worm who's not prepared for it in any way. Fuck today, fuck today, gone tomorrow, right? So that's what you need to think. Haha! Had you not let your guard up, oh, you're gonna do a big move. You're gonna do a big attack. Oh no, you've fallen in the lot. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay, I'd like to not fall in that if I can avoid it. You're not doing your special thing. Whoa! That's not nice to have done to a worm. How dare you do these things to insects that are near you? You should do them to ones further away, so that I don't have to deal with it.
Now, Wormmon!
I'm not taking any chances. I'm not taking any chances with a worm. I'm turning good. There we are. That's how I wanted that to end. That was the result I was aiming for when I became one.
We won.
You
Become one with the clouds and the digital future.
rumble.
The disparity. The disparity right now. He just comes crashing in and I'm a little wiggle boy.
Digivolution.
It's to prove that I'm not intimidated. Just the wiggles will show him that I'm the best. Off. I went lower down than I was thinking I might. Oh no, that's a really bad thing to have gotten. I'm confused extra now. This is the most confused I could be as an insect. That's bad. Oh well, he joined me. No, I gave him a chocolate bar! Right, take that now. Have that chocolate bar instead. You want delicious treats? I'll give you damage. The most delicious of... No, oh no, they're both bad. They're both wrong. I don't want either. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, I'm a little squumf.
I'm not real. Ah, fuck!
You've hit instead. You've hit instead of ignoring. Ow. Well, that's not great. It resolved itself! Excellent.
I won for you, Ken.
I defeated him entirely. Yes. The worm is victorious today. Don't ask how it happened.
Any requests for further details will be denied. Ooh. It's the one. It's the last one. We fight him. He's, I think, an original Digimon for this.
Rumble.
Certainly I couldn't find anything about him outside of this. I think he's like been in stuff since, but this was his first appearance. They made a special Grim Reaper just for you to fight in a video game. Go away. Oh, well.
Now, Wormmon!
Well, you've made me turn into an insect now. And that's going to be difficult for you to explain, isn't it? On your vlog. You're a skeleton vlogger on the internet today, alright? You may have forgotten that and thought that you wouldn't need to address it. Oh yes, I see an apology video in your future. I'm sorry if you felt hurt by the fact that I attacked a worm. They nearly let me get away from that. No! I'm gonna run out of worm! That should not have happened.
You'll never be a match for me.
You
That should not have happened. You robbed me there. Just a perfect confluence of tornadoes and confusion. I think it's a bit much to be confusing a small worm right now. See, this I think is also a factor of, oh, that's not great to look at necessarily. Worm.
Now, Wormmon!
Now do it, while he's on the floor.
Digivolution.
This is another, like, this is an issue gameplay-wise, is that he's, like, by default, like, you have to evolve to catch up to him, essentially, in terms of, like, power. So, like, he just has an advantage over you throughout most of the fight. I mean, it's not like the most unbalanced final arcade mode fighting game boss I've ever fought. That would probably be, I can't remember his name even, but like Tekken 5 I remember just being hell for that. You're being a grim nuisance now. It just seems a bit much, you know? He seems to be deliberately stunning me on top of just everything else he's doing, and it's just, do I lose all my points? Oh, heck. I am going to continue. I think I've lost all my points to get the final million. And again, I don't know what significance the point total has. It's just, yeah, I'm back at 0. I'm back at 0. I'll never know if it meant anything. Maybe I just unlock everybody by beating the... I mean, depending on what I decide to do about like making this a series or not, it may not be relevant even. Oh, there's a dash! I can dash! Well, now I can get to you slightly quicker. How do you like that? How'd you like them apples? I'll tell you about a type of fruit that I like to see, and it's called a... Well, you're never going to find out if you're all the way over there, are you? You're too far away to hear the names of fruits. Fuck. Don't hurt me, I'm a worm. Don't hurt me, I'm a worm! That's gonna stun. It didn't. Just be... Come on. Be there to get hit by something I've done. Fuck off! Fuck off with all of that. Worm defeat. Stop a man. Silk whippet. Worm powers. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, well this do you in completely. Not quite. Right, though, you've got to stop. I've been looking at the data and you've got to stop. There's no other way. It's not sustainable. Go down. Go down and be destroyed. You know what I've just realised is that there is a block button. There it is, I found it. Maybe that's what I've been... Well, I certainly... No. You're making my... No. Neither can I, frankly. This is just terrible. A terrible waste of everyone's time as the sun turns blue and we do a crime. You're just making this take longer than it needs to. We're here at the final stretch. A worm is here to defeat you. It's all he wants to do before today ends. And you're denying a worm his victories, and that's really the cruelest fate of all. Is to be a worm who didn't win. Hoo-hoo. You weren't expecting that. If you were expecting it, you'd probably have set fire to me or something. Those are things you like to do. Sometimes the martial arts can hit you in the middle of that. Like just then. I don't know that I've ever correctly identified what makes the difference there. Alright, but one thing's for sure, I know that I'll fight you. It's all about who you can kill. In the show, no. You! You're making fuck right now, and it's absolute disgrace. Alright, guerrilla warfare, let's do it! Swiggly! No, the gorillas, they abandoned me. And yeah, that seems like so. Yeah, I'm blocking it. Being humiliated by a worm. I've squumped you to death right now.
You
Wiggle, wiggle. Did a big flip.
ready? Rumble.
Alright, now we're ready right off the bat with a big transformation sequence to fight you against. This has to be the one. This does kind of actually have to be the one, because I had things to do today that weren't this, so this might be a problem actually. This may now affect my schedule, because I was hoping this would be a bit quicker. To be honest, I should have accounted for Reapermon. I kind of figured it'd be a problem. I didn't allot myself the necessary time to deal with his bullshit. And now here we are, where I should have predicted we would be. It's just playing out in ways that I can't get behind, really. It's... Sticky worm attack. Fight the gods! No! I knew you would try. I knew you would try something, and so I just held the button down preemptively. Remembering that I had seen people block in this game was a game changer. It won't work on me multiple times. I have a kick for you now. There we are. Bloody hell. It takes sometimes too much energy to get a worm to the top, doesn't it, really? God. And just for a pittance of coins now as well, because they just all got burned away when the executive producer turned into a knight and T-posed at me. Can't believe my fucking wish list right now. CG movie indeed. So I guess that's that. Tune in next time for potentially not this. I don't know. I'll see. Like, fighting games, I don't know. I don't know about, but then again I didn't know about racing games, and they've gone largely okay on this channel, but... I mean, the Voldo thing worked because like there was like a whole story element attached to it. So I don't know about doing this one over and over again, but you know, it'll be something to do. Something to look at for a bit, and really that's all you can hope for sometimes, is just a man with very big eyes does martial arts near a conveyor belt. Ha ha! Those were two separate men, though, is the problem, so you do have to bear that in mind, is that sometimes it's a different man. It's the end, look. Go away. Oh, fuck. There we go, a completely random sequence of letters that I'm sure means nothing. To have actually gotten on the leaderboard at all, in spite of all, there's another worm higher up. We've got to beat the worm. Well, we've got to beat the other worm at some point, but now. Yeah, the video's over. Leave. Fucking hell.